If you don't know who this is in this picture, this is Justin Fairfax and his family, his wife Serena Fairfax, and their two kids. It almost looks like a replication of the Obama picture, the one of the picture that they took when they first got into the White House with Barack, Michelle, and Sasha and Malia Obama. The only difference here is they have a daughter and a son instead of just having two daughters. But anyway, if you don't know, Justin Fairfax is the next person in line to take the position that Ralph Northam is who they're trying to push out of that particular seat amid the controversy that he's in right now involving those yearbook pictures with the Klan and that blackface. He's still standing firm on his ground that he's not going to resign and he doesn't want to leave the position. Now we can see why he doesn't want to leave out of that position, because this is the guy that would take his spot. Now, I was listening to Lisa Cabrera, and if my memory serves me correctly, she said that if Justin Fairfax gets into the position that is currently being held by Ralph Northam, he will be the first black man or the first black individual, period, to hold that position in Virginia state history. And they try to sit there and say that Virginia isn't racist. I'm telling you, Virginia is one of the most racist states in the establishment, and there is no debating this. Period. Now, the reason I'm making this video is because all of a sudden, and it's not so surprising, this so-called smear campaign or this little scandal has come out about Justin Fairfax. What kind of scandal, you ask? Well, apparently back in 2004, he was hit with a sexual assault charge of some person, some woman, and now it's come back out into the light. I said they could not be more transparent if they tried with this one. So all of a sudden, Justin Fairfax has sexually assaulted this woman who we don't know back in 2004, right around the time Ralph Northam is hit with, all this stuff comes out about him, and he is in danger of losing his spot, and Justin Fairfax is in position to take his spot, and then this comes out a couple days later. Well, as I'm looking at this article coming from Fox News, it says that they suggest, and by they I mean Justin Fairfax, suggests that Ralph Northam is the one behind this so-called leaked information. And to be quite honest, I believe him. I mean, all arrows and everything points directly at him. I mean, you mean you couldn't put... This is funny. I can't even get my words out because it's hilarious to me. Do y'all really actually believe that this guy was a part of what he's being accused of? I don't believe it whatsoever. Like, I really, really don't. Like, they said, let's go ahead and try to dig and find something on him to put out there. And you know what's so crazy? You have some people that are going to sit there and say that people are wrong for digging into Ralph Northam's past, but then wouldn't the same be said for Justin Fairfax? Even though I hardly believe what they're saying about this man is true. Even though we have evidence that Ralph Northam did what he did in those pictures, them pictures don't lie. They didn't have Photoshop back then. He took that picture in that blackface or that in that blackface. And what's so funny is you had Ralph Northam up there saying, I took a little bit of shoe polish and put it on my cheeks. We looked at the picture, Ralph Northam. When does your cheeks translate to your entire face? Your cheeks sit on both sides of your nose and right beneath your eyes. Your entire face does not qualify as your cheeks. Nice try trying to insult the public's intelligence. But this is nothing more than a smear campaign. I don't believe anything that they say about this man and this sexual assault alleged that he was engaged in back in 2004. I don't. But they're going to take this and run with it because they're going with the intent to overshadow what Ralph Northam did. Like, it's so obvious. It's so obvious. Ralph Northam, you just need to go ahead and resign. It's not like you won't be able to find a position elsewhere. The world is working in your favor. The world is your oyster, especially in this establishment. But y'all let me know what you think about this ridiculous claim down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. The links will be in the description, and I will talk to you in the next one.